Building muscle, scientifically known as muscle hypertrophy, is a complex process that involves the growth of muscle fibers. To stimulate muscle growth, you need to create a muscle-building stimulus through resistance training to failure or near failure. A common misconception is that the damaged fibers grow back bigger. This is not correct. The damaged fibers only get repaired back to their original size. New proteins, actin and myosin, are laid down to increase the size of the muscle, and increases of strength also occur as a supercompensation. Resistance training is the most effective way to stimulate muscle growth because it overloads the muscles with forces. The mechanical signal created from high-effort training sends further signals to initiate new proteins to be synthesized and added to existing musculature, which grows and builds muscle. A study published in the journal Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise, resistance training can increase muscle mass by up to 8% in just 8 weeks. Protein is essential for muscle growth because it provides the building blocks for creating new muscle fibers. Adequate protein intake is crucial for rebuilding damaged fibers and gaining muscle. A study published in the journal Nutrition Reviews found that consuming 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day is optimal for muscle growth. Muscle growth occurs during recovery periods. This is when the muscle fibers are repairing themselves and additional fibers are being added. A study published in the journal Sports Medicine found that allowing 48 to 72 hours of rest between muscle groups is optimal for muscle growth. Progressive overload is the process of gradually increasing the weight or resistance that you are lifting over time. This is essential for stimulating muscle growth because it forces your muscles to adapt and grow. A study published in the journal European Journal of Applied Physiology found that progressive overload is the most effective way to stimulate muscle growth. Another misconception is that compound exercises are more effective at building muscle than isolation exercises. Any exercise can build muscle if the muscle is taken to or near failure and progressive overload is used regularly. Focus on compound exercises such as squats, deadlifts, bench presses, rows, and pull-ups. These exercises work multiple muscle groups at once and are very effective for stimulating muscle growth. Lift weights that are heavy enough to challenge you, but not so heavy that you can only perform 1-3 repetitions. Aim to lift weights that you can perform 8-10 repetitions with good form. Rest for 1-3 minutes between sets depending on the exercise and your ability to carry on. This allows your muscles to recover enough to perform the next set and maximize your growth potential. Increase the weight that you are lifting gradually over time. This is known as progressive overload. Eat a high-protein diet. Aim to consume 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. Get enough sleep. Most adults need 7-8 hours of sleep per night. Manage stress. Chronic stress can negatively impact muscle growth. Consider using supplements such as creatine or beta-alanine. These supplements may help to improve muscle growth and performance. Most other supplements do not result in performance or increased muscle mass. If you found this useful, don't forget to subscribe and get more science-based muscle building advice.